Hello there, welcome everybody, it's Diorama Don here. As you can see, I've got three industrial buildings that I've made in the past. If you're interested in how to make any of these three buildings, please refer to my list of videos and you should find it and see how I made them. What I want to do is make a ducting or an extraction unit of some kind that you would probably find on an industrial scene as you see now. So I want the ducting to come out of the wall of the third floor here and come down, covering the window, and then come out here and then down there. So I've worked out the size that I want the sides. So there's going to be two sides, obviously. So it'll come out from the wall there, come down over the window, and then come out away from the building and then point down. So I've made them 3/4 of an inch wide, 18mm, and then put a full radius where the corners are. So I'll cut these out. It's only on 2mm cardboard, so it'll be easy enough to do. Although I won't be able to use 2mm cardboard for this shape when I do the top and the bottom. That's going to have to be a lot thinner card to go around these bends. So I'll cut the sides out and we'll see how we get on from there. So I've cut out the shape of the whole of the ducting piece there, so it will sit, can you see? Something like that. On the other one, I've put these lugs all the way around, 3/4 inch square lugs to separate. Where are we? Separate the two pieces, so I've got the same distance all the way around. So that will sit up against. I'll tell you what, I'll move this, shall I? There we go. There, like that. That's how it will be. So I'll stick this onto there, and then with this very thin card, then I can put that, he said, will it? Come on, that's it. That will go all the way around like that, making the ducting enclosed. You know what I mean, surely. This is a lot easier said than done. So I'm going to stick this on here, and I'm going to stick this on here. I think that explains it absolutely clearly. So I'll go ahead and do that, hopefully. Probably be back in about 3 weeks, and we'll see how I get on. Okay, I got it all stuck together and it wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it would be. So we've got the shape of the ducting that we want, and I'll put this section on a separate diorama base, and it will stick eventually like that. Okay, so sticking out from the factory front like that, and then on two legs there, and then a crisscross at the bottom, but we'll do that when we get to it. But for the time being, I shall put some bands of thin card around, 3 or 4 bands around there, just to make it look authentic, where the ducting would be put together, slide into each other. And then I'll paint it silver, and then I don't know. I don't think it would be rusty, because ducting would be usually a galvanized material, so it wouldn't necessarily be rusty, but it would be weathered, it would be dirty. So I'll probably spray it silver and then just give it some squibs of black or red oxide or whatever. Anyway, well, I'll do something or other with it, and then stick it on there, and then I'll put the legs on. So I'll go ahead and do that, and I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, so I painted the ducting and then stuck it onto the front of the factory. The finish is well, it's as good as I'm going to do. You might want to spend a bit more time if you do it. But all I did was just spray it silver with one of these car touch-up sprays. And then from a distance of about a metre, I just gave it a quick squib of black aerosol spray paint. And then a little bit of red oxide. So that's the finish. I haven't used a paintbrush or paint from a pot or anything like that. It's just spray paints. I've had complaints in the past about my painting, that I don't show you how I do my painting. Well, I don't do I don't do painting. The only thing I use are these aerosol spray paints and tile grout. That's the only thing that I use to colour anything. This is tile grout, tile grout, tile grout, tile grout, spray paint. Okay, I painted the doors green with a little bit of paint. I'm not one of these video makers that sits there with with a little tiny brush with about 2 bristles on and just carefully painting away like that. I don't do that. That's not me. All I do is, the point of my videos are that I show you how to make the thing. Some things are pretty obvious how you make them. Others, sometimes I help someone that doesn't realise how you can do that. That's what that's what this channel is all about. It's not about painting and finishing. I do it, but it's not a great standard of painting and finishing that a lot of other people do. If I look at a pot of paint, I'll get it all over my hands and all over my shirt, and that's without taking the top off. So that's where I stand with paint. So now that I've got that off my chest, this is all I use: spray paint and tile grout. That's all I use. So now you know all that. I'm going to put legs on here like that, like so. These are just barbecue sticks cut to size, somewhere near size. I'll stick those in place there, and then I'll put cross members, probably of toothpicks. I may use the same size as the barbecue stick, I don't know yet, but I may use a thinner toothpick size. So I'll do that, and then I'll paint them with something, or spray them, and then that will be it. That's all that will be required. So I'll go ahead and do that, finish that off, and come back. We'll see what it looks like then, and then you can do it. Okay, so I'll be back in a moment. Okay, finished off the project now. I put the supports for the ducting underneath. They're just barbecue sticks and toothpicks for the cross members there. I don't know if we can see them very well. A bit rough, but I think maybe they would have been. So anyway, if you have got an industrial theme of a diorama, then any kind of ducting sticking out or coming up, going in, going round, anywhere is always a good looking thing. So anyway, just an idea, a short video, this one. Okay, so thank you very much for watching the video. Please, as usual, subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell, click the thumbs up, click the share button. What else can you click? I've initiated the super thanks button, but of course that is entirely up to you. Okay, so I'll leave it with you. Thank you very much for watching this video. See you in the next, and as always, I wish you the very best of happy modelling.